Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for a Greed and Run here on the channel. Today we're going to be playing as Eden in Greed, of course. And I figured, why not? We haven't played a midweek Greed run in a little while, and I just felt like playing Greed. So we also did have another video crossing 3,000 likes, now putting us only 8 away from Hush Delirium Week. Thank you all so much. We're getting there. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty now, and we are very close to being within 1 week of Like Street goals. And remember, if this video gets 3,000 likes, or any video that I have here, including the shorts, the YouTube shorts, we will add another tally down below so we can get there to the Hush Delirium Week. Keep it going, Mosh Pit. You guys and gals are doing great. Here's your meme of the day, brought to you a few days ago by the Reddit name. The Reddit username is 132. Title thread was, he must seem so crazy. Speaking about me, of course. How Alex sees Invicta when he explains an extremely obscure reference for a thumbnail idea. Yeah. I've got a lot of ideas in this crazy brain of mine. I don't know if they make any coherent sense anyway, especially as someone who doesn't speak English as their native language. But, you know, Alex does a great job, like he did on last week's thumbnail, which I'll talk about in just a moment. Oh, man, this is a mega start. 07 Golf Alpha 90 Juliet. We've got great stats, great everything. And we also get a free key too. I was trying to say key 2, but also 2. Yeah, it didn't quite work out. It just kind of combined. Oh my gosh, what a start here. But yeah, Alex, you know, he does a very good job trying to figure out what exactly I mean. And it's not like Alex doesn't speak English. I mean, his English is excellent for someone, again, who's not a native English speaker. Alex is essentially bilingual. Like he does an amazing job. I wish I could. It brings me to today's customer service / crazy Invicta story of the day, which I will talk about in a moment. But first. Yeah, Mega's going to make this run extremely easy. I mean, we can just literally blast through all these waves. No problem whatsoever. The world is our oyster, and we're all ready to just take a spoonful. Because I don't know anyone who eats oysters just bites into them. This is a quintuple little haunt fight. I don't like this at all. Luckily, we did get number 1. Because it does give us the firepower anyway to be able to sit back and go toe to toe, elbow to elbow to these little haunts here. But the downside, of course, is the fact that we don't have any range, so we're going to be extremely cautious when it comes to dealing with the spread shots and the brimstone shots, because we got to get really up close and personal here. Let's just forget it. Check out the devil deal here, and I wouldn't mind taking Gimpy. I'm not going to take the nail. What's this? We got Hagila's Rune. Hagila's might actually not be all that bad, to be quite honest. It will allow us to destroy some pots and that sort of thing, so like we could use it in here. But I think I'd rather wait to use the Hagila's Rune on something else like this, like a key or a chest. Usually there's another opportunity down here. So we would get a guaranteed 4 cents here with this Hagila's Rune. The biggest upside is going to be destroying the pots inside of this shop, and I would say the mid option, but safest option, is going to be simply just taking the chest and the key. If you think about it in greed mode, a penny saved is a penny earned. Right here, we earn 5 cents plus whatever else in the chest, and also on top of that, we also have 5 pots in here. So this makes the most sense. Okay, we got 2 cents. So we've earned 7 cents here. Yeah, look at that. Grand total of 13 cents right there that we just basically earned for ourselves. Now we have enough to pick up a premium item on the next floor. We could use a bomb to, this is going to cost us 3 cents essentially to go check for the secret room. It's not really worth it. I think I'll wait. We got on last week's question of the episode. This is from the Filthy Rich episode. This one coming in from, I'm going to say CatScam7. We said, question of the episode, first time commenter, long time viewer. My kids and I play a lot of couch co-op. What are some tips you would give to people playing co-op? First off, I love the idea of sitting down and playing Isaac with your kids on the couch. It's awesome. Isaac is, especially with the Repentance Plus and obviously the local and multiplayer co-op, definitely revolutionized the game, allowing a lot more people to play with each other. So good on you on that. That's very cool. Secondly, some tips that I would give you for for just in general for co-op is you can have support roles out there, just much like any MOBA or anything. Wow, they really just spawned that Boneheart right on, or they spawned that bomb and took our Boneheart. I'm mad about that. Anyway, but you can play support roles like in MOBAs or that sort of thing. You can have someone who plays Isaac, you can have someone who plays the Lost, so you can take free devil deals and scale. Tainted Cain is a very, very good one, is a very good option. So if you start thinking about Isaac in roles, like an RPG or a or just like in any role-playing game where there's classes and that sort of thing, the game suddenly turns into something totally different in your mind. You can think like, ooh, like who would be a good tank, or ooh, who would be a good damage dealer, or who would be a very good crafting supporter or healer, or that sort of stuff. So there's all kinds of different ways that you can look at the multiplayer in Isaac and all of a sudden be like, holy moly, like this is it's almost like a switch, like it will dawn on you that now you can start thinking like a different game. So if you start thinking like that, you will begin to understand that all the different characters in Isaac all have things that they're better at than others, and that will allow you to have a greater understanding of the game, which will in turn make everybody who plays better at the game. You understand, like, this character does this is a range champion, this one gets up and close and personal, this one is a berserker because he gets more damage, he takes damage, but he can also cause his own damage. So like that sort of thing. So I would say encourage your kids to kind of think outside the box like that when it comes to Isaac characters and maybe even items. Think of it like an RPG. So and once you start thinking like that, it will kind of trip this switch in your brain to be like, oh my gosh, like this is a totally different way to look at this game, and then you understand more about the game, which ultimately makes you all better Isaac players. That's my advice to you. I know it's kind of long-winded. Just think of it like an RPG. You get Abba Dabba Ding Dong as well as Ouija board, which is going to be a tiers upgrade, which we don't actually need, but I do still want the spectral tiers, because taking a bad in here does nothing. Like this is Ouija board's basically free essentially, and if we happen to get any happen to get any item that break the tiers cap, then we're even better off. It would be nice to be able to get. We cannot get Pandora's Box. That would give us 2 soul hearts. Abaddon is going to give us a lot of extra damage, which is nice. I did pick up the X-ray specs because I figured that it's nice to have guaranteed secret rooms. And I will take the devil card just for more. Yeah. We could buy a bomb and try and maybe get lucky. We would need 10 cents out of this chest here. Maybe we get lucky. Okay, well, we got 2 bombs, so hang on now. 2 bombs allows us to bomb these keepers in here and possibly get Pandora's Box. Okay, well, now it's unlikely we're going to get a dime out of there, so I think we save this. We could bomb the key beggar, though. Yeah. There's no way we can make it happen. We'd have to buy a bomb to get that bomb, and then, yeah. Oh, well. We made money. I would normally be a little sad about getting a range upgrade here, but in this case, because we have number 1, we absolutely will take a range upgrade. Mega Blast is gonna be going here, so see if we can just go through these waves as fast as possible to try to save the energy. And also remember, every time we destroy a wave here, it's going to save us the HP too. Wow, we got another haunt. That's terrible. I don't know why it's giving us so many haunts. So it's actually, I do know why, because haunt is essentially immune to Mega. Use the devil card here. We're just gonna have to play this safe. We got to be careful, not of haunt, but of the white. Okay, or that. Sure. I don't know why that's such a necessary behavior of the game. Why, like, why do if the mobs are feared, why do they all of a sudden speed up? Especially Haunt. Make raw liver here. Actually, no, that would have been a horrible buy, as we do not need Minky. I mean, just buying a regular old HP upgrade is its defense. We definitely have plenty of offense. We need more damage. We don't need Squeezy, but I wouldn't mind getting the 2 soul hearts. Okay. All right, so this is what the game's doing now. I see. We're spawning mobs on us to prevent us from having bone hearts, and we got things attacking off screen, and we got haunts to neutralize our mega blasts. I see what you're doing, game. Not need Necronomicon, and so I won't take it. I can go into at least the we can go into the curse room here. I was looking for the secret room, but apparently it's inside of the, I guess, the item room, or the room below. Let's find out. We still need to go to the item room anyway. So Deep Pockets doesn't do anything in greed mode. Don't worry about picking it up. Eco Sissy, how you doing, little sissy? Hey, we got ourselves the extra charge back, so Mega will still be okay for the next floor. Hey, little sissy. Big time little sissy plays. It's good to see you. We got ourselves Sty as well, which is actually fantastic for us. Rubber Cement, it's pretty good with Mega. It's kind of wacky, kind of goofy. But all eyes on Sissy. We even get Birthright here. Whoa, okay. Look at this. All of a sudden, Sissy turning this run around. Look at that. We got hearts for days. Who's got a problem with this run? Come on. If we're fast enough, we might be able to get that soul heart back. We might be able to gain a half heart here. There we go, yeah. Look at that. Look at all the big time plays emerging here. Just got to hold on for dear life here. Game's giving us a bunch of egglets, so their death timers will run out the time on Mega. Look, game, you're the one who gave me Mega, okay? I'm just here using it. I'm running the game in the confines of your rules that you so very eagerly and frequently change. Guppy's Hairball, I don't think we'll ever get the rest of Guppy. But sulfuric acid will allow us to break pots with our tears and other things. So that really does kind of save us a lot of money there. Definitely would love to get a movement speed upgrade here, if possible. Our run has been so good because of Mega. I haven't even stopped to look at our basic stats other than just how good our tears rate was. Yeah, look at this. Rubber Cement putting in that work. Again, Rubber Cement is one of those. It's one of those items that, you know, I fall in and out of love with. On the surface, it seems like it's a great item. It does go with a very great many of tier synergies. But there are times where you wouldn't want Rubber Cement at all times, especially if you have something like shielded tears or spectral tears, as it does kind of screw up the it kind of screws up everything. Less so for shielded tears than it does for spectral tears. Piercing shots also kind of get screwed up as well. So in fact, they sometimes get completely negated by Rubber Cement. Trying to get better about the bad habit of me getting too close to mobs. Yeah, that's something that is a habit bred out of over a decade of playing this game. Double Carrion Queen is normally just absolutely grody, but here it's not too bad. Look at Sissy getting the big charm. Go on, little Sissy. Look at her owning Carrion Queens. The Sissy will charm the Carrion Queen, and then basically if they run into each other, they deal massive amounts of damage. Contact damage. But normally this would be a horrible fight for us, but because we have Rubber Cement, it just makes it stupid easy. Makes it that stupid easy. You know what I mean? Dark Prince's Crown. Rotten Baby. I'd rather have the HP if I'm honest. And I do want the stopwatch. Oh, the D sizzle. Yeah, I'll take a Soul Heart. I've not found the... Oh, wait, no, we did go to the secret room. Never mind. There's a double tinted rock there. Wow. Okay. Yeah, take those. Alex has responded to that meme of the day. I because I was laughing so much, I sent him the I sent him that one of him, how he looks at me whenever I have a try to explain the thumbnails. He said, "LOL, that's me on the crawl episodes." We haven't had a crawl yet. Have we had a crawl episode in 2025? I don't think we have. You know what? I'm gonna willingly take guillotine. We're willingly taking guillotine. We get flying as well. Okay, so now this is gonna be really screw up with my hitbox and my brain. The guillotine is gonna make Isaac float above his whatever. It's gonna make Isaac's head float above his body, but now you can't see where his body is, so yeah. We could use another range upgrade, I'm not gonna lie. That shadow that you see right there is Isaac's body, even though you can't see it. You see the shadow, I mean. You can't see Isaac's body. I am going to actually take this range upgrade. It gives us a soul heart, gives us a luck rating, and look at that. We get the pentagram right behind it, baby. I don't know why that wave took... It felt like it took so long to do. And we didn't even get to the boss wave of this one. Old Bandage is giving us a whole bunch of red hearts. A guillotine at this point, it will allow... It does give you a very... For everything that I hate about guillotine, which I do hate this item, it does give you a good amount of stats. 0.5 tears rate increase, and also just a flat 1 damage upgrade is huge. But it is a very dangerous item, a very annoying item to play with. So whether or not you feel it's worth the risk is definitely up to you. I personally don't like it when my body is rotating, or my head, where I fire from, is rotating around where I'm moving from. Makes it very disorienting and very annoying to deal with. So it's, again, very dangerous because you get used to dodging in a certain way in Isaac, and whenever that gets thrown off by anything, you're like, I don't know what game I'm playing. Okay. Rubber cement kind of adding to the visual doo-doo here. It's okay. Yeah, so you see this flexing going on by the game right now. Okay, yeah, just get me out of here. Guillotine was a terrible idea. And a Krampus fight. Oh, if anything, the Krampus fight will get us back to another full charge in the shop level. Now, we did get Lump of Coal, which is actually huge for Rubber Cement. We want Pentagram because we need more damage. 3 cents, we could get Roid Rage. I wouldn't mind getting more movement speed, to be honest. We would have to bomb and get a... all we need is 3 cents. All we need is 1 cent. And we... Yeah, you will never see me take guillotine willingly again. Ever. 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 Okay. Got the D-Fizzle, which I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of tempted. But I'm not going to do that because we have Sissy. You know, Isaac is you gotta test yourself sometimes. You never know. It's synth oil. Wow. Okay, we'll take that. There's also the Soul of Eden here. God, I don't know what I was thinking when I took guillotine. Taking a D4 is very, very tempting. I'm not going to. I'll never do that to little Sissy. We got Sissy. She's here. It's a Tuesday. Gonna be a shorter episode today, but you know what? She's okay with that. I could hit the dang boss button. You know what? Even if we hate guillotine, you know what? Sissy's still proud of us. She's proud of us for trying new things sometimes. That's just the world we live in. Here, another factor of that you have to consider with rubber cement is the visual doo-doo. The amount of tears that get thrown on the screen. Sometimes it's very difficult to see which ones are yours and which ones aren't. Okay, yeah, let's just summon the entire world on top of us. How about that, game? Guppy's eye is totally useless at this point.
Soul of Eden.
Team sale, I guess, at the very, very, very end of this run. I'm tempted. I'm gonna buy a full charge here just so we have Mega ready to go for Ultra Greed. Damage upgrade and another movement speed upgrade. We don't really need movement. 1.75 is fine. Sharp plug would actually kill us. I'm gonna take Mr. Dolly just for the HP or the one soul heart, I guess. And then if we get one more cent, we can get the HP that we used to get Steam Sale back. And of course we didn't. You go check out the secret room real fast here. Hit rock. Yeah, we did get the sense, okay. Or bombas. Go back and let's get the HP. Oh man, Cat and Ninetales have been great because our shot speed is not phenomenal, especially with us having rubber cement, but that's okay. Every time Alex does I come up with a crazier idea for a thumbnail. Alex is there's a very long pause sometimes when he's trying to figure out what I mean. There have been times where I've had to illustrate thumbnails on Photoshop just to kind of help show them like what I mean by this, like as far as angles and whatnot. But I would say with a success rate of about 95%. Alex usually nails what I'm trying to convey. It does probably sound like an absolute madman lunatic if you don't speak English sometimes. But again, Alex does a great job. I'm very proud to have him on Team Sinvicta. We make a good team, and I'm glad that everyone's been also following Alex. Alex has been posting videos of him in his art, so please go check him out on TikTok, go check him on YouTube, on all of his socials. You can find them down below. Every single video that uses Alex's art, he's always credited down in the bottom. So if you ever want to learn how to get a hold of him, just go check it out. It's at Agramonopolis, pretty much everywhere. Solid run. It was going to be an easy run as soon as we got Mega, and you know what? We ended up with Little Sissy. Again, it's a little bit of a shorter episode, but I do have to get a couple things done today, so this all works out for me. And thank you, everybody. I hope you had a great Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you click the like button and leave a comment down below. Remember, everybody, 3,000 likes in this video or any other videos, including the YouTube shorts, will add to the like streak counter. And hell, let's throw TikTok up there as well. TikTok, if that gets 3,000 favorites or more, I will also add it there. I don't think we've ever had a TikTok like streak entry. I don't think. I'll have to go back and check it out, but it wouldn't be recent anyway. So as always, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you for supporting my channel as well as the Isaac series. I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks to patrons of mine like Mr. Melon Man, Sampudu, and Mythwithy. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.